Hi, Herb. My name's Diane from Wise Digital, a marketing agency here in Cleveland, and I came across your website today. I thought I'd shoot you a quick video of 3 things you can do today to beat your competition online. I don't want to waste your time, so I'll keep this brief. If by the end of the video you like what you've heard, you say I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business grow, please shoot me a message and we can chat. If you simply want to take the free attack plan and do it yourself, all that I ask is you give me some feedback on the video. The 3 things I'm going to cover today are content, citations, and backlinks. First off, content. Any of the words that you see on your page, including what the pictures are saved as, are considered your content. This gives the search engines an idea of what you're offering and what areas you're targeting for your service. Having unique authoritative content with the keywords people are searching for will help you rank. Google likes to see about 1,500 words to be optimized with them. So currently you have about 100. So this is definitely something that you could increase and beef up. So we also want to try and make sure that we're saving our photos as keywords. So I see this one says boiler, so that's good that it says that. But we might want to do a keyword that somebody would be a buyer intent keyword. So people that are looking at boilers aren't necessarily trying to buy a boiler. So maybe boiler installation in Cleveland would be a good keyword to name that as. Google doesn't see what the picture is, they only see the photo name. So targeting keywords is good for that. Also, I see like you don't have any click to call here. This would be good if it was a click to call that somebody, if they're on their mobile, they can click on it and it would just connect them. I'm going to try to make sure that we're mobile friendly since a lot of people look on either their tablets or their cell phones for information these days. Now, if we look at one of your competitors to see what they're doing with their content, we can see that Roto-Rooter Cleveland has 1,100 words on their page, so they're optimizing pretty well for Google. And they're using keywords that people would search for, so plumber near you, Cleveland plumber, licensed Cleveland plumber. They're talking about drain cleaning services, emergency plumbing services, hot water, water heater repairs, sump pump plumbing, things that people would type into Google trying to search for. And they're making it clear that they service these things. So when Google sees somebody look for a hot water repair, they know that this is something that these people do, and they'll return their site in that search. So if we take a look at Cleveland Plumbers, we can see that there's 1,000 people each month that are searching for this term. That's a good amount of search volume. And we see that Roto-Rooter is down here at the top of the companies that are listed. And they get 150 searches per month to their site because they are listed high up here. So that's a good amount of volume based on where they're at and what have you to get added to your site. And that's what can happen if you make it clear all the different keywords that you can be found for. And so we'd want to look and see, like Roto-Rooter Cleveland, they have a bunch of different search terms that they're ranking for. So Cleveland Plumbers is one. They're getting quite a bit because of their position. And there's 1,000 people searching each month for that. But sewer cleaning services, there's drain cleaning services, there's commercial plumbing services. All of these things are things that people search for. So you want to make sure that you're including all the different services and using search terms that people are searching for. So there's different tools, such as Keywords Everywhere, that can help us determine what some good options are to include on the site and in the content. So the second thing I want to talk about is anytime you search, you get this map listing that comes up on the first page. So a lot of people, this is the first thing that they see, and some people will click on this. And if they are going to click on this, they're most likely to click on one of the top 3 people here over clicking View All and looking through some other people. So for this section, you want to make sure that you're listed with the Google Maps and you've listed all your information out, your hours, your information on what services you provide, put some photos in there and what have you. But then how do they decide who is on this top 3? Well, citations come into play. So what is a citation? It's your business name, address, and phone number listed at a variety of places through the web, usually on directories like Yellow Pages, Yelp, Yext. But even listings like Facebook or LinkedIn can also give you a citation. You want to make sure that you're listing your business consistently across all of them so that they can connect the dots from one place to another, and they're not, wondering if this is the same business or not. So make sure they're always exactly the same. And we can take a look at different tools. Like this is WhiteSpark. It tells us how many citations competitors have. So one of your competitors has 60. So we would want to make sure that we're beating them out. And this tool also tells us we can go in and see their citation sources and see what directories they're listed on and list you at the same time, those, same directories. And we can do that for several of the competitors so that you get a nice mix and you get more than the competition to beat them out. The next section down is the organics. So the organics are driven by, who Google feels fits the bill for whatever the user's search was, in this case, Cleveland Plumbers, and they know that by the content that you have on your site. But then how do they decide who's on page 5 versus who's on page 1? Google likes to give searchers what they feel is relevant, authoritative, trustworthy content. So that's why Google Content's king. They love to see a lot of content, a lot of information. Search pretty much any term and you'll get Wikipedia as one of the top results because they have a ton of information on everything. So that's why we want to have a good amount of content so that they know and they trust us. But the other aspect of it is backlinks. So what is a backlink? It is anytime your website address, your URL, is listed on another website. So somebody can be on that website, see your website address, click on it, and be taken to your website. That is a backlink. And having those on relevant sites will give you more authority in Google's eyes. So listing yourself in something that has to do with plumbing, something to do with home repairs and that kind of thing is going to carry more weight and more authority than being on Olive Garden's website's list, because you don't make food. So you're going to get more credit from something that has to do with maybe a plumbing association, or Moen mentioned you for installing their faucets, or location related things. So an article on Cleveland.com, because you're in this Cleveland area, is going to carry more weight. So that makes you seem like an authority in the industry and in the area, and then they'll want to report you back. And we can go and see what some of the competitors have. So Roto-Rooter Cleveland has 52 different websites that it's listed on. We can take a look and see if these seem like authoritative sites and ones that are relevant to you. We could go into there and we could go and put your site on the same site so that you get the same credit and the same, citation and what have you, trust that the competitors have. So if I go in and I look right now, currently you have 20 sites that you're listed on, and you don't really have much of a domain rating. In comparison, as I said, Roto-Rooter has 52, and they have a domain rating of 71, so they're pretty trusted of a site. So going into this site as well as competitor sites and seeing all the different places that they're listed, taking the best of the best in terms of their backlinks, and getting you listed on those same sites will help make your site more authoritative, and Google will want to rank it higher so that there's more chances to get more eyes and more customers and more clicks through to your site and calling you for services. So hopefully this has been educational and you've learned a little bit about content and the benefits of making sure you have relevant information, targeting keywords, and having those citations and name, address, and phone number listed on different directories throughout the sites to get your map rankings up, and then the backlinks to get your site authority and trust with Google up. All of this information are things that you can do on your own if you'd like, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want a more effective route and save yourself some time, please reach out to me. We can do a free discovery call to go over your goals and formulate a plan. And I wish you a great day and a successful 2021.